What happens if I told you there is a competitor to fossil fuel power plants? This competitor is nuclear energy, and this debate has been going on for ever since the 60s. Today, I will be explaining and informing you about the whole debate of nuclear versus fossil fuel, the topics, the conditions, and the facts within them. So our current power plan by the United States Energy Information Administration says we get 62.7% of all of our power from fossil fuels. 38.4% of all that fossil fuel power is just from natural gas alone. Then coal makes up 23.5% of that power, and petroleum makes barely 1% of that power. On the other hand, we have renewable energy, making only 17.5%. That is less than a third of fossil fuel. Hydroelectric makes 66.66% of that power. Wind makes 7.5% of that power. Biomass makes 1.4% of that power, and thermal makes 2.2% of that power. But nuclear comes in with 19.7%, less than fossil fuel by a great margin, but higher than renewable energy. One of the things is efficiency of the thing, how well it can transfer heat energy to electrical energy. The National Academy says coal to heat energy efficiency rating is 33%. So 33. So 1 watt of heat energy is 0.3 watts of electrical energy. Natural gas heat to energy ratio is only 42%, but we have found ways to make it even more efficient by using the waste heat from natural gas to boil water and generate inside of a steam turbine, making a whopping 60% efficiency rating. Nuclear, on the other hand, typically Gen 1 and 3 reactors are the most one found throughout America. They only make a 33% heat to energy ratio. So just somewhat above coal, but less than just basic natural gas. Gen 4 reactors, though, they make about 45% heat to energy transfer. That's more than natural gas, but nowhere near the natural gas and water turbine combination. Next is emissions. United States Energy Information Administration, once again, says 75% of our greenhouse gases produced in the United States are from our power plants, while nuclear energy, on the other hand, only emits water vapor into the atmosphere, so making almost a 0% emission rating. Next is duration. Natural gas is non-renewable and has a very short lifespan, but the United States uses 11.16 trillion cubic feet of natural gas every year, and that is expected to increase 25% within the next 10 years. While nuclear energy uses uranium rods, they're also non-renewable, but one rod can last a minimum of 6 years, depending on power transformer and reactor generation. But the main issue with nuclear versus fossil fuel is politics. Fossil fuel has a great withstanding politics, a great benefit to economy, and hasn't left a bad stain on the world. Nuclear, on the other hand, is very advanced, very clean, and all this, but throughout history, like 3 Mile Island, or you might have heard of Chernobyl, nuclear, if held improperly, can destroy a society and possibly destroy a whole country. But both actually have benefits in the end. Reprocessing. Natural gas, it may produce a lot of greenhouse gases, but we can repurpose those gases in getting more natural gas through fracking and CO2 leaching. We grab those natural gases and pump them into the earth, and they leach out oil and natural gases from the rocks, increasing our oil and natural gas efficiency mining rate. Uranium rods, on the other hand, in nuclear reactors produce plutonium and depleted uranium. Plutonium itself can be used as a fuel source, and not only a fuel source, but also a weapon. And talking about weapons, depleted uranium can be used as a armor or a bullet tipping of an artillery cell around because due to its enhanced hardened capabilities of being highly compressed uranium. But both of these byproducts are still slightly radioactive, so you have to be careful with that. But pumping CO2 into the ground also has been proven to cause some minor earthquakes in those regions. So both have their drawbacks when using them. I hope this further understands that fossil fuel may make up 62.7% of our energy, so 3/5, while nuclear makes a fifth and renewable only makes a fifth. Nuclear may not be more efficient than fossil fuels, but it is more cleaner and more durable than fossil fuels. Both can be reprocessed for their benefits, including mining and all this such, but both also has their downsides for their economy. So I hope this further understands your knowledge and information among the nuclear versus fossil fuel debate.